All right, starting day 7, sets and subsets, ordering, and scientific notation. Using your folder, you can look at to see which one of these diagrams is the correct one for real numbers. And it is natural numbers come first, whole, integers, and then rational. So that's one that you can just pick from your folder notes. Let's go to the next one, number 2. Which number is greater than negative 7.28? Remember, when you're dealing with negative numbers, that the bigger the negative number, the smaller it actually is. So what we need to do is change all of our answers to numbers, get rid of the square roots, the pi's, and all that good stuff. So we're going to take square root of negative 70, or square root of 70, and I get 8.36, negative out in front of it. This is just negative 8.21. And then let's take negative 2 times 3.14, and that is negative 6.28. And this is just negative 9.09. So, like I said, if you're dealing with negative numbers, the smaller the greater, the bigger the smaller. If you want to look at it on a number line, here's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here's negative 10 out here. Here's negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's negative 5. 2. There's negative 5. Alright, so negative 8.36 is somewhere in here. 8.21 somewhere in there. 909 right here. And that 6.28 is right around it here. So 6.28 is greater than the 7.28 negative. Number 3. All right, number 3 says which is an irrational number. Remember, an irrational number is a number that is a decimal that never terminates and never repeats. So 3 3/4, if we write that as a decimal, that would come out as 3.75. So it does terminate, so that is rational. The square root of 64 is 8. 10.25 terminates. So 10 square root of 91, if you do that in your calculator, square root 91, you get 9.53939214, and I'm sure it continues on even further than that. So C is our answer. Number 4, Miss Erickson measured the heights of all the students in her class. Sam is taller than 95.3% of all the students. Sarah is taller than 19/20ths of all the students. And Xander is taller than 0.96 of all the students, which just shows the students ordered from shortest to tallest. So we need to change all of these to a percent or to a decimal. I'll do both. So we have 95.3%. We're good there. Change 19/20ths to a percent. Take 19, divide by 20, hit enter, and you get 0.95. To change that to a percent, you move your decimal places 2 places to the right to get 95%. To do 0.96, 10%, move it over 2 places to the right, and you get 96%. Okay, if I just wanted to change them all to decimals, I would take that, do the same thing I did. I just wouldn't go to the next step, make 95.3% though. Change it to a decimal. You move your decimal to the left 2 places. So that would be 0.953. So now we need to put these in order from shortest to tallest. So who is taller than the most people? That would be 96%. So that is Xander. So Xander needs to come last. Xander only comes last in age. So that would be our answer. If Xander came in last in multiple ones, we would then need to compare 95% and 95.3%. Since this does have a 0.3 on it, it's just a little bit bigger. So Sam is just a little bit taller than Tara. So we would need to make sure Sam came second, Tara came first. All right, going to the next one, number 5, which shows the sets to which the number on the number line belongs. All right, so first thing we need to do is get rid of the square root. The square root of 9 is 3. So this is -3. It's right here, you can see. So what sets does that belong to? If you look in your folder, natural numbers are your counting numbers, 1, 2, 3. Whole numbers are your natural numbers, but it adds 0 to it. And then integers are your positive and negative whole numbers, or natural numbers. And then rational numbers are all those numbers. And then we have real. Well, I know it's an integer. Okay, I know it's an integer, so that has integer, that has integer, that has integer. I know it's not a natural number because you don't count by negatives naturally, so I can take that one out. I know it's not a whole number because whole numbers are natural numbers, but it just includes 0, so it still doesn't include negatives, so that's not G. And I know that -3 is an integer, and an integer is a rational number, so it can't be 8, so it is J. Number 6, the population of the United States is approximately 330 million people. The population of Canada is approximately 34 million people. What is the total population of the United States and Canada in scientific notation? All right, so first we need to take that 330 million and add the 34 million to get 364 million. Okay, and then we're going to change this into scientific notation. We're going from standard form to scientific notation. We're going to start at our decimal place. And we're going to move our decimal to the left, between the first and second number, right here. All right, so from this decimal place, we are going to move our decimal to this point and count as we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to put 3.64 times 10 to the 8th power. So go up here and look, 3.64 times 8, right there. There's our answer. Number 7, which shows 833 written in scientific notation. So we're going to take 833. Excuse me. Take our decimal place. We're going to move it to between the first and second number. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 8.33 times 10 to the 5th power, which is C. All right, you're going to start your assignment with the time you have left. We will go over Friday's homework when I return on Tuesday. So please have questions. Be ready to go. Good luck.